It's a bold move, but does it indicate the end of the road for the traditional car industry? A surprise announcement from the British government means the sale of new diesel, petrol and hybrid vehicles will be banned by 2040.
We have to get rid of petrol and diesel cars off our roads if we're going to make sure not only that we deal with the health problems that air pollution causes, but also that we meet our climate change targets.
The British move goes further than similar plans in France, which is ending sales of petrol and diesel vehicles by 2040, but allowing hybrids to continue. And it's part of a trend. This month, Volvo said all its new models would be electric or hybrid from 2019. But British car industry bosses say they're worried about a rush to get rid of the internal combustion engine altogether.
First of all, in terms of batteries, there's only one battery plant in Europe, none in the UK. So that needs to be developed. Secondly, think about the infrastructure. There's about 12,000 public charging points on UK roads. That needs to be expanded massively.
Certainly, we need a lot of our transport to be electrified. We need our trains, our buses and our freight to move towards electric. So obviously, electric charging infrastructure should be a priority. But for private citizens, for Londoners, we need to be providing people with really convenient alternatives to using a car.
The British ban is part of a new clean air strategy that's been published just days before a deadline set by the High Court. Now, after a long legal battle, the government was ordered to come up with a new plan to tackle the harmful pollutant, nitrogen dioxide. It's largely produced by diesel vehicles, and it's been linked to 6,000 premature deaths a year here in London alone. Campaigners say this area in South London went over annual legal limits for nitrogen dioxide in just the first 5 days of this year. And official figures show air pollution is linked to at least 40,000 early deaths each year in Britain. Some environmentalists accuse the government of planning for the long term while ignoring a public health emergency.
Now, if the water we were drinking was as dirty as the air that we're breathing, we'd see that and we'd be doing something about that. So it's about time instead of long-term plans, let's get on with dealing with this short-term public health crisis now.
The British government recently set out proposals for a scrappage scheme to get rid of the most polluting diesel vehicles. But its latest plan has reinvigorated the debate across Europe about how soon the traditional engine should be consigned to history. Nadim, Al Jazeera, London.